Hi Yogi, I'm Alona, and today I'm going to be taking you through a fiery vinyasa flow that is all about letting go. I am putting this out there at the end of 2024. Whether you're practicing when I release the video or further ahead in the future, and whether you are still enjoying the holiday season or you're ready to set your new year goals, this is the perfect practice to just release all that no longer serves you. So I really invite you to be joyful with it and to let go here, let go of anything that you don't want to take into this new day or this new year if you are practicing when I post this video. So we're going to start standing today. All you need is a yoga mat. You could use props if you want props. This is going to be a challenging practice, but I would say it's suitable for most levels. Just be playful, wobble, fall over, and enjoy it. So getting yourself set up into that standing position. And we're going to start with some pranayama today. So that's breath work or energy work. And the breath that we're going to practice is done like this. We take 3 sharp inhales, and then as you exhale through the mouth, you let the arms fly back and you bow forward. It looks quite funny, it feels quite fun, and it's all about just letting go of that energy you no longer need, letting go of any tightness or resistance in the body. So as long as you don't have any heart conditions, always check with your doctor before doing breath work, but as long as you feel happy to do it, we can begin now. And again. Keep going. 2 more. Good, and then when you've done that last one, just bow forward over the legs, give your body a sway. And in this forward fold, take some deep breaths and allow yourself to arrive into the practice. Whatever has happened for you this year, whatever you're dealing with, good, bad, neither, let yourself be present for this time with your body and with your breath. Now returning to a natural breath, just in and out through the nose. And start to roll up to standing through bent knees, 1 vertebra at a time. And step ahead towards the top edge of the mat. So now just finding that standing position, I invite you to bring your hands to heart center, or you can just have them by your sides. Pada bandha with the feet, so foot lock, start to ground into both feet. Feel the surface of each of the palms against each other. And arrive into your practice now. And as you stand here, pulling the kneecaps up to the thighs, drawing the spine tall, feeling proud of where you are, I invite you to reflect upon what you are ready to let go of. What are you not taking into the new year? What are you leaving behind? Everything has served you in some way, so whether it was a lesson or a gift, give it some love and then let it go. Through this practice, through physical movement, we can release from the body. So when you're ready, moving into Surya Namaskar, inhale, look up, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and then lower the fingers, step back on the right foot, coming into a low lunge. Inhale in the lunge, gaze up, and then plant the hands, step back to a high plank. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, lower your knees down, followed by your chest and chin. As you breathe in, scoop forward, bring yourself onto your belly, find cobra pose, and exhale, push into the hands, downward facing dog. Find a full breath in and a long exhale out. As you breathe in now, stretch your right leg up Draw it forward, step it as far forward as you can, bring it between the hands. Left knee comes down. Inhale, in your lunge, gaze up. Exhale, step forward and fold forward into the legs. Then lengthen the spine, rise up to standing, reach into the fingers. Exhale and lower, hands to heart center. Take a full cycle of breath here as you stand up. And then onto the left side. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bow forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. And lower the fingers, step back on the left foot now and bring your left knee down. Inhale in the lunge, gaze up. Plant the hands, step back to plank. Full breath in. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, or the whole body together if you prefer. Then inhale, lift up, Bhujangasana, Cobra. And exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Find that full breath here. As you inhale, stretch your left leg high. Draw it forward, step it between the hands. Right knee comes down. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, step forward, fold forward. Then lengthen the spine. Rise up to standing, reach into the fingers. Exhale and lower, hands to heart center. Full cycle of breath. And now we're going to add in some twists. So let's just warm up the shoulders, open up those arms, make big circles with the arms. Take them one way, take them back the other way. Really moving in that full range of motion with the shoulders. Rotate those shoulders and back again. Good. And then from here, fold it down over the legs. You can have the feet quite wide apart if that feels good. Bring your right fingers into the center under your face. Bend your right knee and open up with your left arm. Stretch the fingers towards the sky. Staying in this T shape. Take an inhale here. Exhale, go over the other way. Left fingers come down. You can bend your left knee if that feels better for your lower back. And then reach up with your right arm. Twisting through the center of the body. And with an exhale, come back to center. We're going to go each way again. You've got the option to repeat the same thing, or if binds work for you or you want to try it, bring your right shoulder in between your legs and then reach your right arm around so that you're bringing it onto the outside of your thigh. So I can show you, your arm comes underneath and then reaching up and over with that left arm. If you get the bind, push your hands away from your body to stay active here. If you don't get the bind, just hold on wherever you can to your clothing. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release out, and we'll go the other way. So you're either coming to that T shape or hooking the left elbow underneath your left knee and bringing it around with the arms. And then with your next exhale, come out and stand it back up. Good, now bring your hands to heart center, bend your knees, sit down into chair. Take an inhale. As you exhale, twist from the navel, the belly, hook your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. And finding your balance, see if you can take your weight out of your right foot and step back on that right foot into a lunge. So now you're in your revolved high lunge. Then you can bring your back knee down. Stay balanced. If you wobble, that's okay. Option here to bring the arms to a T shape or keep them at heart center. Really use that elbow that's on the knee to push yourself deeper into the twist. Twists are really all about releasing what we don't need from the digestive system and from the body. So energetically and physically releasing what we no longer need. From here, bring your hands to the front of the mat, either side of that front foot. and then plant the hands, lift your knee in towards your chest, a one-legged plank, and then swivel towards your right side, stepping the left foot towards the right wrist into fallen triangle. Reach your right arm up to the sky, lift your hips high. Take a couple of full breaths here in this fallen triangle. And then plant your right hand back down and we'll come through a chaturanga. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, bend the elbows to 90 degrees, chaturanga, and lift onto the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Take that full breath in, and with your exhale, let it go. Then look between the hands, take 2 giant steps or a big hop to the top edge, landing quietly at your fingers. And then lengthen the spine, rise up to standing, reach into the fingers. Exhale, lower hands to heart center. We'll go the other way now. Sit down into chair, push your shins back, feel strong in your chair pose. Full breath. Then hook your left elbow on the outside of that right knee, swivel through the center of the body. From there, get your balance, gaze down if you need a little bit of extra support in the balance. Step back with your left foot into your lunge. Turn the chest around towards the right side and then lower your back knee down. Option to stay here, trying to get your left arm further around onto the outside of that right leg, or maybe you open the arms out into an even wider twist. From there, bring your hands back together, turn towards the top edge of the mat, lift that back knee and plant the hands. Then lift your right knee into your chest, hollow out that back, and step your right foot to the outside of the mat on the left edge. Lift up, fallen triangle. Feel that stretch in the side body, twist coming through your center. And from there we'll vinyasa. Step your right foot back, shift the shoulders forward. Strong chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Sigh the air out. And then gaze forward. 2 big steps or a quiet float to the top edge. Bow into the legs and inhale to rise up to standing. Reach into the fingers. Exhale and lower hands to heart center. Find a full cycle of breath here. And then we'll do that again on each side. Sit down into your chair. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow outside left knee. A little bit more of a flow this time. Step that right foot back, confident into your lunge. Lower the back knee. Find that twist. From here, unwind. Lift your back knee up, crescent lunge. Then plant your hands, lift your knee into your chest and swivel into that fallen triangle once again. From there, right hand comes to the mat, come through your chaturanga and lift upward dog as you inhale. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Full cycle of breath. And then gaze between the hands, a little hop or a walk to the top edge. Inhale, rise up standing, reach into the fingers. Exhale and lower hands to heart center. Find that full breath, release with every exhale. Other side once more, sit into chair. Find that focus. With your exhale now, twist over to the right side. Thumbs stay at the center of your chest and then step back with that left foot into your lunge. Bring the back knee down, swivel even further into your twist. And then lift back up, raise that back knee up, plant the hands, find your hollow hold here, lift the knee into the chest and find that fallen triangle once again. Lift your left fingers, lift your hips high. Bring your left hand down and you can come through your vinyasa from plank, shift forward, Bend the elbows and lift into upward dog. Exhale, find downward dog. Full breath in. Exhale out. Now gaze between the hands, bend the knees, keep your hips high as you hop and fold once more. Inhale, rise up standing, reach into the fingers. Exhale and lower, hands to heart center. Bring your hands by your sides. Take a full cycle of breath. Okay, we're going to add in a little bit here. So same thing again, sit down into chair. Inhale, exhale, twist outside your left knee with your right elbow. Step that right foot back now into your lunge. You must be getting good at that now. Bring your right knee down, finding your twist, and then unwind. Lift into your crescent lunge. And then lower the hands, hollow hold, hug that thigh towards you, and then step it outside the long edge of the mat, reach your right arm up, lift the hips high. From here, take your vinyasa, step your left foot back, come through your flow, strong arms in upward dog, and exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale now, lift your right leg high, different this time. Draw it forward, step it between the hands, gaze ahead of you. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge, and we're going to find a balance. So, with an exhale, float forward onto that right foot, hug the left knee into the chest, and then reach for the outside of your left knee or your left foot. An option to just stay here, twisting around like so, or stretch into that left foot, dancing Shiva. Good, and then from there, unwind, step back into your lunge, plant the hands, and take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, find downward dog. We're nearly there. Hop forward, top edge of the mat. And rise up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. We've got the other side now. With your exhale, sit down and twist. Gaze out to that right side and step your left foot back into your lunge. Left knee down. Really twisting deeply through the center of the body. And then turn towards the top edge of the mat, lift up into a lunge to plant your hands, then scoop your knee in towards your chest, step out into fallen triangle once again, lift the hips. From there, step back to plank, shift your shoulders forward, bend the elbows, lift upward facing dog, exhale back to downward facing dog. As you inhale, stretch your left leg high, draw it forward, step it between the hands and gaze ahead of you. Rise up to high crescent lunge. Find a moment here, fix your gaze so you can balance, and then float forward onto that left foot, ready to find your twist, either holding onto the knee or holding onto the outside of the right foot. Keep the knee bent or begin to extend and move into your twist. Good, and then come out, step back to your lunge, plant the hands, and take your flow one more time. Meeting an upward dog and back to downward facing dog. Just find a few breaths here in downward dog now. Be proud of yourself for showing up today. Know that whatever you need to leave behind can be left here on the mat. So now just bring the knees to the center underneath you, and you can just give your wrist a little stretch, roll out your neck. We'll take Virasana. So this is quite a vulnerable position, and one where we really are forced to let go into the sensation. So you're going to sit with your heels outside your hips. If this is not okay for your knees, you can do one leg at a time. If you can, bring both knees together and do both legs together, then go for it now. Otherwise, you can do half the time on each side. So option to stay here, keeping the knees together in this upright position. If this is enough of a stretch, stay here. If you are quite open in the quads and you can keep your knees down on the mat as you lean back, then make your way all the way down onto your back now, or just down onto your elbows as a halfway point. And wherever you are in this position, however it looks for you, truly let go. Maybe you can even bring your arms overhead if you're lying down. And let yourself release into this present moment. Come back to your breath. And if you're just on one leg, you can switch sides now. If you're using both legs at the same time, stay a little bit longer. And then if you're down on your back, use your elbows to walk yourself back up, and then bring the legs around and bring the soles of the feet together now, or just the outer edges of the feet. So your feet open out like a book, and then come down once again onto your back into Supta Baddha Konasana, the supine bound angle or butterfly pose. Notice how your inner thighs might grip towards each other consciously. As much as you can, let go of that engagement of the muscles. Even give your inner thighs a little bit of a massage yourself. And again, truly let go into the mat. And then from here, use your hands to draw your legs gently back towards each other and extend your legs out along the floor, settling into Savasana. So make sure you're comfortable. Maybe grab a blanket or a jumper if you're somewhere cold, and truly allow yourself this time to be totally still and totally present, totally at peace. Allow yourself to let go. Now begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a deep breath in and sigh the air out through your mouth. And then in your own time, bend your knees and gently make your way over to one side. And you can just rest your hands on your head for a moment. And then from there, when you're ready, push yourself up sideways to a seated position. And finding that nice upright spine. Come back to your breath. Ready to leave behind what no longer serves us in our bodies, in our thoughts, in our emotions, or even events that have come this year. Thank it all for serving you in the way that it did, and give yourself this fresh start. And now I invite you to bring your hands to heart center, bow your head, and thank yourself for practicing today. Namaste. Thank you so very much for joining me for this spicy flow. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you'd love to see more videos like this, then let me know in the comments. Leave the video a like if you enjoyed it, 'cause it really helps my channel. And if you're not subscribed already, then please hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you never miss a video. I am wishing you the best, most beautiful day, and if you are practicing just before the new year, a very happy new year and 2025. I'll see you in the next one.